Happy Friday. It is Friday, December 20th, 2024. It is so good to see everybody today. Hello, hello. Okay, I am going to make sure everything is good on here. Okay. Hello. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see all of you. How are all the Christmas preparations going, everyone? Let me know. Hello, Corolla. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Jenna. Hello, Maggie and Gina. Oh my goodness, so many of you here. Hi, Koi. So, hello. Hi, Susie. Hi, Shari. Hi, Jen. Hello. Hello, friend. So today, we're going to create a winter-themed card. It would work for holiday, of course, but by this point, it's like our last minute preparations, right? So we're just going to start kind of gradually moving on to winter, Valentine's, all. Oh, is the volume super low? On my end, it's not. Can you check your volume? Does anyone else have trouble with the volume? Corolla, thank you for the super chat. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up if the sound is okay for you guys. Mine is showing it's okay, but I want to make sure. That is okay, Corolla. I understand. It's that time of year where everybody has a lot of things going on, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of last minute things to do. Hopefully you can come back and catch this at a time that works for you, like maybe even after Christmas. Very low volume. Oh my gosh, volume is fine for some, but a couple people are saying it's low. You guys, I don't know what to tell you. On my end, I'm gonna try something. Had to crank it up. It's lower than usual. Well, that is fantastic. I just love that so much. Let me look. I'm gonna check a couple things. I don't know. Is the sound okay now? I'll have to give you a minute because we do have a little bit of a delay. I have changed it now. I don't know that I can change anything else on my end. I'm working on it, Brian. Some are saying it's fine. Let me know now. How does it sound? I did change the source. Shari, can you hear it? No, it didn't start using anything else for my mic. It's louder now. Okay, I'm going to leave it unless you guys shout at me that it's not okay. We will see. Hello. Okay, hi, Tabitha. Carmen says it's better. Okay, good. I love when it's something I can hopefully try to fix a little bit better. Jill is also saying, if you're having trouble, go out of the live and come back in. Sometimes that does help. Oh, good. H. Brian says it's better now. Perfect. That makes me very happy. Okay, so as I was saying, a lot of our Christmas cards are probably made, so we're just going to start transitioning to winter Valentine's. I'm not quite ready to give up the holiday winter crafting, so we're going to do kind of a combo card today. It's going to be more winter vibes than Christmas vibes. But we're going to mix and match some Spellbinders. It's all, I want to say all. A couple things might be like this year release, but nothing super brand new. We're going to combine some Spellbinders with my favorite Simon Says stamp die with some paper tray ink sentiments for our card today. I decided to focus on Spellbinders. Simon Says Stamp currently has a promotion going on for 20% off Spellbinders products through December 22nd at $11.59 Eastern time, PM. And I think that is a great value. I did notice my Felt Stitch and Create are all back in stock. So, well, most of it I think is back in stock, if not all. A lot of the wool is back in stock. So if you are wanting to purchase a few goodies for yourself, 20% off is a really nice savings. Let's see. Mary says it's too loud. Well, I'm sorry. Why aren't you wearing your awesome hat? Laura said, because I was super hot. So I had to take it off. Let's see. Please don't be angry in the chat. Okie dokie. I would appreciate it. It has echoes now. Yeah, this is not the speaker that I normally like to use. So I'm going to switch it back. And there we go. Okay, I switched it back. Let me know if you're having any trouble now hearing me. Michelle thinks it sounds fine. Well, I got to tell you, I have no idea. Sometimes there are just issues. Corolla's gonna go shopping and say it's from Santa's Crafty Friends. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, can you tell me, before I jump into the project, is it super quiet again? Kathy, I don't know. Can you tell me if it sounds good now? Can't hear me. Okay, I am going to go with the second version. If there is an echo, I do apologize. I have no idea why the sound is not working, because that was literally what I use most of the time. So I can see there's obviously a delay from what I say to what you guys are saying. I switched it back to that second version, which you guys said was a little better. I know some people said there was an echo or it was very loud. I apologize. That is all I can do. Okay, I am going to go ahead and switch the down camera on, and we're going to start working on today's project. And let me see. There we go. We're going to talk about what we are going to be using today. And I am using a whole bunch of Spellbinders dies, as well as this wood plank. And this wood plank, it's basically, we're going to create a shelf card. If you've seen any of the shelf cards I have done, and this is kind of based on that. I often like to revisit a design that I really like, and this is one that I like. This wood plank is one of my favorite basics or go-tos, which is so much fun to do. So you can kind of see I have a lot of things die cut here. From this year's release, Simon Hurley has some mantle decoration dies, and we're going to pull from those to build our mantle display. They're kind of what I would call more of the sidekicks, the accessories. Our focal point will be a snow globe, which funny enough also is a Simon Hurley set from Spellbinders from, I believe, 2023. But from our mantle decorations, we've got some reindeer that we're going to be using. We're also going to use the house, trees, from one of the other sets. But what I want to talk about from this set, do you see this little wood shelf? I love the wood shelves from Waffle Flower. This is another fantastic option if you want to build a smaller scene. It wouldn't work for what I'm doing today, but if you love the Christmas scene card that I did, and this would work really great. Let's see, Tabitha said she just bought those. These are the Lawn Fawn magnetic sheets for anybody asking. That is what I use. And I have switched over to those almost totally. So what we need to build a snow globe today is our basic Spellbinders snow globe set. And you can see that you can build a really cute Christmas scene with that. It is no surprise that I absolutely love snow globes. Oh, no, Maggie, I didn't think so. I didn't think anything about that at all. And we are going to use the snow globe from this set. I'm going to switch my camera. So really quick, I know that the sound is wonky today. I don't know why. I have not changed anything, nor has my computer moved since last week. So I don't know. That will have to be something I check later. I am going to watch this back when I'm done today. And if it's super bad, what I'm going to do is edit the video and voice it over and upload it as an edited version, just to kind of get rid of any of the weird sound stuff, and then I can look into it before next week. Okay, so along with the snow globe, I have the snowman scene, and I have my snowman and all the accessories, and we are going to be using that as the base today to make it a little more winterish themed instead of holiday. Now, I am not using these, but I want to make mention of it because if you love the snow globe, if you love the snowman, I love these sets. This is also a great one for winter. It's called the Woodland scene, which it has deer and bunnies and trees and things, and would be lovely for the winter season. If you're looking ahead to 2025, this nativity scene I absolutely love. I am going to have a video that okay, sorry. My friends are sending me private messages about sound. Thank you. The nativity scene, I'm going to do a video with some of my favorite nativity products and just kind of share a couple of projects. Obviously, it wouldn't be something you could do for this year because it will be right at Christmas time when I share this. But going forward, it would be a great time to pick up a nativity product now, as you could start building or working on things for next year. Let's see. Okay, and then one of my favorite greenery sets is this one, which is the oh, I forget the name of it, and my label, I don't know what happened to my label, but it has wonderful greenery to it, which we're going to use some of the greenery. It also has a fantastic candy cane, but this is not new either. It's 1 or 2 years old. It is listed down in the description. And then this set from Paper Tray Inc. what is new, and it is the Big Sentiments Snow, which we're going to be using that for our greeting, and a Lawn Fawn brick stencil. We're going to actually start with that today to build our brick background, and I am just going to move all of my little pieces out of the way. I'm going to put them in one of these craft stacks from Spellbinders. Let me just scoop them all here. Hello for anyone just coming in. And because I want to build this big scene, we're going to be building the 5x7 card. And my stencil is not quite that big, so we're going to have to kind of piecemeal it together, but I think it will be okay, even with paste. So what we're going to do is I've got some light gray cardstock here. I think this is Fog cardstock. It was in my pile of, here's a funny story. I have a pile of cardstock that needs to be put away. And I just pulled from there. So it's either Fog. I don't think this is Dolphin. It's either, I think it's Simon Says Stamp Fog, or it might be Spellbinders. They're light gray. I think it might also be called Fog, but I could be wrong. And this is some Crypt Grit Paste from Tim Holtz that I absolutely love. Let's see. Oh, good, Danae. I'm so glad. Oh, thank you, Rachel. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this Crypt Grit Paste in a couple of areas. And if you've seen me do these brick backgrounds before, you know, actually, I think I'll probably use this. I don't want it perfect. That also will help with any of that funny seam over here that we're going to have. If you don't apply your grit paste super perfect and it kind of make it look very distressy, I mean, it's distress grit paste after all, you can really disguise any of the maybe imperfections where we're going to piece it together. So I kind of messily apply it, and I'm doing a very thin application so that it'll dry quickly. Aw, Shari, thank you. Thank you, Rachel. Let's see. I think I already said thank you. So I'm just going to pull it up. And I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of patience, so I generally just go ahead and line it up and pop it back down. You probably should let it dry a little bit more, but I just want to get my background built. All right, and I'm just scraping it super thin. I'm going to put all my product I have left back in my jar. And see, you can't even tell. Once we add all of this good stuff to our card, you're not even going to really notice it. So I'm going to dump this in some soapy water I have over to the side, and I'm also going to grab a wet cloth to wipe this up. Oh, good, the Nativity set is half price. Is that over on Spellbinders? It might be on Spellbinders that it's cheaper. I've linked both. And when you're working with any kind of paste, you do want to make sure that you clean it right away, or if you can't clean it right away, put it in some water, which is what I did. Patience has never been a word. Corolla, you know what's funny? I would have guessed that about you. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside to dry for a minute, and I'm actually going to use my wonderful Glassboard Studio magnets in a couple areas that there isn't grit paste to hold it nice and flat. Okay. I'm going to take my main circle. Yes, on the Spellbinders, Mary said. Okay, so you guys, even though there's a great sale at Simon Says Stamp, definitely check Spellbinders because there is some stuff that is on sale there that might be cheaper. We're going to take some speckled egg ink, and our white circle from our snow globe. And I'm going to use the Spellbinder tool. I want the background of my snow globe to be a really nice soft blue. And I'm going to tap off some of that here. And I'm just going to start applying it to my snow globe. And we're going to just gradually build that color up. I don't really necessarily want it to be dark or bright blue, but I want it to have a touch of that beautiful blue color. Down along the bottom edge where it's going to be built up a little bit darker, I'm actually going to cover that up with some snow, so I'm not too worried about that. Hi, Ashley. No worries on being late. It's a busy time of the year, and you can always watch it on replay, or I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to be editing this one today because of some noise problems. Hello, Simone. So once we have that, we're going to work on building our snow globe first. And I've got a couple of pieces from the brushed white cardstock. If you can see, that has a little bit of shimmer to it. And that's what we're going to put down here along the bottom edge. So I really just want it to have a tiny touch of that blue. I'm going to kind of test it and make sure I like how that looks. To cut the snow layers, I first die cut that snow globe circle, and then I did take these two snowy pieces, and from the circle I die cut those two shimmery snow. Let's see. I think I like those. So we're also going to grab some trees from that set. And we're going to grab our snowman's accessories. Let me grab my embellishment wand. Loving those blender brushes, Maggie said. Me too. They are fabulous. Now there are a few pieces for our snowman that I ended up not cutting today, and that includes his buttons. We're actually going to replace those with some gems instead, so I don't have to fiddle with those small pieces. And his eyes, we're going to use some Pretty Pink Posh onyx pearls, which is kind of my go-to for that. So we're going to go ahead and start. And we're going to start with his scarf. Maybe I should layer it first. Yay! Hi, Abby. Thank you so much. So I have just picked a couple of blue colors of cardstock that I like from Spellbinders. Partly Cloudy is our light color, and Cosmic Sky is the darker blue. And I just really liked, I was feeling the blue vibes today. Oh, yay! Maggie, snowmen are my favorite too. So we're just going to pop his little carrot nose. And I always like to start with my background if I know that it needs dry time, like today where I used that Crypt Grit Paste to get our brick background. That way, while I'm assembling or if I was coloring, it can be drying, and that way when we come back, it should be dry and ready to go, because it doesn't take too long to dry, but it does require a little bit. Oh, good. Erin is on vacation and gets to catch a live. Maggie, both of Both of our Maggies here today love snowmen. Me too. Okay. We're going to put a little glue here on the back of our stocking cap. And here's something I want to talk about with our snowman set. There is a Santa hat, there's the stocking cap I'm using, and there's also a top hat. I love that. That way you can really customize it. You can customize your snowman exactly the way you want. And you don't have to use him with the snow globe if you don't want to either. You could build any kind of card, scene card, tag, and really do whatever you want there with him. Okay. And here he is. All right, so let's go ahead and glue down our snow. I really need to get another glue out, but I kind of refuse until I've used everything in this one. I might need to do that after today's live, though. I should have done it last week, and I didn't. I've limped along all week long. It is a great set. Under a Pile of Papers loves snowmen too, and I really love your handle. That's so fun. So how's everyone's Christmas preparations going, or holiday preparations going? Yes, Blonde Card and Crafts, it is a great collection of hats. I love that. Okay, there's our snow. Nichol for the win over the glue bottle. Look, you know our glue is precious. The last time that I found it in stock, I bought lots. But there for a while, it was kind of hard to come by. And so I was really afraid I would run out. So I try to get every last little bit out of that. Thanks, Susie. That's so sweet of you. Corolla, you crack me up. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, so I need to figure out kind of my placement for things. I hope I didn't put too much glue on there. I was trying to be careful. So I want to, I actually think I like this. Okay. So I am going to go ahead. All ready, Marcy said, for the festivities. I think I am too. I know everybody's shocked because last week I said I'd done nothing. But I'll tell you what, I have worked hard this week getting things done. And anything now is just bonus. Going to do some card making and wrapping today, Maggie said. Nice. I got my wrapping done the other day. That felt really good. I do think I have a couple of things that are coming today or tomorrow. So I may have a couple more, but they're just small. Just things for stockings. I need more paper crafting content because I'm recovering. Oh no! I'm sorry that you had to have surgery. Oh, I think I like that better in front anyway for that one. Okay. So we're just going to build our little snow globe like so. Okay. I may have to add some extra glue here. And my bank account, but yes, ready and time to craft. Nice, Ashley. Making gingerbread while you watch. Shari says, too much adulting to deal with Christmasing. That's hilarious. Let's see. What did Maggie ask that I missed? Oh, do you have a... Oh, made a snowman table runner. Oh, but okay, so I do have... Whoops. Sorry, I just bumped my camera, guys. Someone was asking to see Donna's table runner that she made, and she does post often in my Stitching with Nichol Facebook group. It's a private group. There's also a Stitching with Nichol paper crafting, but if you want to see anybody's work, because you can share your projects and things in those groups, either paper crafting or stitching, definitely join. It is a private group, so there are questions you have to answer, but that would be awesome. Okay, let me get back to current. Let's see. Cassie's all done. OP also needs to wrap gifts. Making a few more cards, Sandy said. Carmen needs to go to the grocery store. I do probably need to go one more time to the grocery store, but that's it. So this little house is from one of those new Mantle sets from Simon Hurley. I'm just kind of letting my snow globe dry for a minute, so I'm pulling from other sets. And I love that you can cut out and put different colors back behind. So I use the brushed gold back behind and brushed black for the house and brushed white for the door. There's a theme. I love the brushed cardstock. Let's see. I'm going to clean up a little bit of my glue mess. So Christy, are you watching on your break? You said you're doing Christmas tonight and flying back home tomorrow. That's fun. Okay, I'm going to grab my snow globe base, and I think all of the sets have different sentiments you can use. The Snowman set obviously has Let It Snow, and I am going to use that. So let's look at that. We have Holly Jolly, which is great if you want to do more of a Christmas theme. Let It Snow. And then I do want to show you those other sets, what those have. So the main snow globe set, where the snow globe comes from, have Merry and Bright and Jingle Bells, which is super cute. Our Nativity has Oh Holy Night, which is my favorite Christmas song. I think I've mentioned this during other lives, but my uncle used to sing this in Christmas Eve service every year, which I loved. And then also Silent Night. And then the Woodland has Winter Wishes, which also would have been great for this card, and Peace, Love, and Joy. So you could really mix and match if you have all of these sets. Rachel, that's hilarious. I've been sending everyone that Grinch meme where it says that what you're getting this year is me, basically. And like, you're welcome. I've sent that to my friends. I've sent it to my daughter. I sent it to my son. He didn't answer ever. He must not have thought it. He told me I'm not as funny as I think I am, which is just so rude. My daughter thought it was funny. Oh, Cassie, thank you. The boys were not super impressed with those snowman suits. I will say Odin was a very good boy. Usually he's not my good one. Frank was good, but he could not believe I was putting that snowman suit on him. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I've been doing a Vlogmas all of December. And yesterday in my video, I think it was yesterday, I shared my boys in their outfits. Look how pretty that is. I just love it. Okay, I'm going to put a little glue here. And we're going to build our snow globe. The look on their face, Susie said, was hysterical. Yes, Frank's face, my mom and dad thought it was the funniest thing ever. They said they couldn't stop laughing. They said Frank's face, and I said it was. He was so defeated. It was so... I made it up with him. Aw, Donna, thank you. Yes. Oh, how fun, Tabitha. I love that. Look at that snow globe. So here's something too. Look at the size of this snow globe. I think this would be a fantastic tag. If you love making tags like I do, this would make a good one. Sandy says her dogs would run far. You know, I can't believe they didn't run from me. They really didn't. They were so good. I am going to adorn our little snowman with some of these denim gems from Spellbinders. And I'm using the second biggest size because the holes on his little body are pretty big. That is cute. What is the size of the snow globe? Assembled, it is approximately 3.5 by 4. Or maybe 3.5 by 4 1/4. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Corolla. Oh, I'm laughing. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to look for my littlest gems. I hope I have some little ones in here. I might need to purchase some more. And we are going to give our snowman some little eyes. I'm going to find those little guys. And here's one. It is a great size. It's a really great snow globe. And look, I have done some extensive work in the snow globe department. I like them all. Yes. Oh, Sandy, I totally agree. I think we talk about this every time we build things, the paper doll thing. Yes. I definitely get those throwback vibes to that. Okay, so here is our cute little snow globe. Now, I'm going to take my wood plank before we build anything else. And as cute as this is, and can you see that it has texture to it? We want to add some ink to this to grunge it up just a little bit. Yes, Amy says Spellbinders is having a great sale right now. Please check out, I have linked to Spellbinders down below for everything I'm using, so check it out to see where you can get the best price. And we're going to take a little gathered twigs. And I like to do the direct to paper. This is the Portobello color of cardstock from Spellbinders. And what we're going to do is we're just going to direct to paper it to make it look like that wood mantle or a wood shelf if we're not doing a fireplace. Can we just start campaigning for packages of little gems? I wish. You know, I should message Paulina after this at Pretty Pink Posh and tell her that we just need the little ones. Please, please, please and thank you. So I'm still kind of waiting for this to dry a little bit. Oh, it's pretty dry. So let's look and see how this is going to look on our shelf. And again, this is a 5x7 background. Oh, Jaylee says she just bought the bundle. That's awesome. That was probably a really good price. So At this point, before I assemble, there's only a little tiny assembling left really for the other elements before we do some sentiments. But I want to see what else do we need. So I love greenery like this for mantles. So I've got all of these great little pine branches here. And what I did to help tie into the, oh, you know what I forgot for my little tree here? I did like the little star. There is a little star that you can add, and we are going to add it because I thought it was cute. There we go. Let's see. Oh, did I pronounce it correctly? Oh, I'm so glad. I always figure I pronounce wrong. Okay, so what I was saying is I've got green and I've also got some gold. And I did decide right before we went live that I need another gold. So it's all prepped in my die cut machine. I'm going to do that really quick. But what our mantle is going to be is this really, obviously it's a super oversized snow globe. Yes, I know. Some beautiful greenery, but we're going to have like a little house, and then we're also going to have some deer. And I love these deer, and I decided I like the deer that you see out, you know, shopping, that are the gold, the brushed gold or brushed black or whatever that is. Yes, the snow globe from Simon Hurley is a last year release. It is not new, but oh, you know what I forgot for our snowman? He needs arms, doesn't he? Oopsies. See, I knew I had lots of little pieces in my little craft stacks. That's all right. We can literally add these at any time. I'm actually going to add them on the front. I kind of like that. Maggie, you do need a glue press. I think it might be my favorite product of the year. Or last year, or whenever I got it. I can't even remember now. I don't know what I did without it. I love it. Okay, so there's our snowman. We've got some little trees. We have, whoops, I must have something on my hand. Reindeer, and they have some antlers. So what I was saying, I love the look of the deer that are like brushed gold, brushed black, whatever. And so that's kind of what we're doing here. When I was looking at my greenery, I also decided that I felt like I wanted a little blue poinsettia. And so this is not from any of the sets I shared with you, because the set that I'm using has a giant one and I wanted this little one. This one is actually from the Christmas wreath add-on from Spellbinders, and I bet it's on sale as well. Tabitha, no, tell me when I got my glue press. It doesn't scare me at all. I need all the help I can get. Oh, that's so funny. Thank you for making me laugh. Okay, these little trees are from the set with the house, and we are going to add these. And again, this is another one that now that I'm looking at it, I want 3 of them because I want it to be an odd number. So let's die cut another one. I kept all my cardstock out for this very reason. I was afraid that I'd want one more. Let's see. Yeah, oh, it is really my favorite thing. And you can ask my friends. My friend Lori is the one who told me to get it. And I literally was like, maybe. And I had to tell her I ate my words. I've had to eat my words twice with Lori. But that was the first one. The other one was about adding beading to a cross-stitch project that I thought I didn't want to do. Again, I was wrong. Okay. There we go. Let's just cut another tree stem. And I love this. There is another set of little trees. They're a little bit bigger, but again, I wanted to leave plenty of room for the brick wall to show through, or the brick fireplace, whatever. And our sentiment. True story. Shari said, right? It's true. Shari can back me up. Yeah, oh, it did sit in a box. Thank you, Tabitha. She said I got it last year. That did sound right after I started to say that. But yes, it sat in the box for a long time. Which is like, I cannot believe I did that. So mad at myself. I could have had 2 or 3 more months of glue press delight. Thank you, E. Briggs. You know what, Shari? Yes, we should never say that we're not going to do something or we're never going to like that, because what happens is you come back around and several months later you're like, oh yeah, I like that. So we're just going to add some cute little trees. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm just finishing up a little assembly of a couple little things before we kind of bring it all together. Oh man, I totally smeared glue. We're just going to use the tip of our tool to remove some of that so it doesn't dry yuck. There we go. And let's add our antlers. I like that you can add them or no. It's really up to you. I think this one goes here. I always have to look at it. Yes. Oh, no, you're fine. Even if you're delayed, I am still live. And I know that you can go back and start it from the beginning, even when I'm live, if you need to. And watch it on super speed for a good laugh. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank you, Corolla. So now, let's go ahead and assemble everything, and then we're going to get our sentiment and any finishing details. So I am going to pop up my shelf with some foam. That's going to surprise no one. I bet it's a little... No, I think this one is actually the right size for 5x7. I do really love that this wood plank from Simon Says Stamp fits a 5x7 card. Oh, I know. I'm sorry, Tabitha. I really tried. You know what's funny? I've had this snow globe set since last year, and I didn't get to use it. So what happens is, we get to this part of the season where I've probably used most of the new... Well, no, that's a lie. But I was going to say where I've used my new things, and now I'm ready to go back to the old stuff. But next year, I'm probably going to use stuff that was released this year. Because that's just how I roll. There's never enough time to use all of the wonderful products. Danae says this is giving her Hygge vibes. Yes. Oh, I love that. I didn't even think of that. For sure. And let me grab my roll of tape. I got to looking at that and decided I did not want to be pulling little foam backings off of so many squares. You know, so Amy, that's funny you said you're going to be making Christmas cards into the spring. My friend Lori and I went out to eat lunch this week, and we were talking about crafting, Christmas crafting, and how it needs to be a priority all year long. And I could not agree more. So I have intended several years to do more of a yearly type of series. And I think this is 2025 is the year I need to get serious about that, because it gets to the Christmas season and I haven't ever gotten to create everything that I want to, and I'm always sad. So I'm going to try really hard to do more holiday crafting this year. Oh, thank you, Sandy. That's such a lovely compliment, and that makes me so happy that it's helped you in your own card making. That makes me so happy. Shari is also a vote for Christmas crafting all year long. Because we all know we get to the holiday season and we're too busy with all the things. We don't get to make all of the Christmas crafts that we want to. Whoops. I'm thinking, yes, that's what I was thinking. Hello, Jerry from the Netherlands. I do like all the crafting, Maggie. This is true. I'm always wanting to make things. All right, I remember now. I want to tuck my house a little bit, don't I? Maybe. I remember when I was thinking this out that I had a plan. Or did I want to move my house and do my deer? Because they are pretty tiny. Okay. We'll try that. We'll see. Oh, yay! The crafty visage gets to catch alive today. That's awesome. Well, good, Kathy. I'm glad you got it all done. That would be so awesome. Amy says a year-long Christmas crafting would be awesome. That is the plan. Been working on a lot of planning type things, and I definitely think that's the way we want to go this year. Maybe before we put him down, I'm trying to remember how I thought this was all going to work. Oh, that's awesome, Susie! Fantastic! Oh, Gina, I'm sorry to hear that, but I am so glad that you are finding some joy and solace in your crafting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I like this. Oops. I think that's what we're going to do. Donna says her goal is to make 5 or 6 Christmas cards per month throughout the year. Oh, you usually have to watch on replay. Well, I love that you're off and you get to watch it live today. That's fantastic. Oh, I just realized I don't want to do that. There's always a lot of adjustments. Hold please while I change everything I just did. Darn it. I just didn't want 2 of the light green trees over here, and I didn't want 2 of the same. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're going to do that tree there. We are going to glue this green tree, I think, back here. It's going to hang off a little bit because I like it to look like it's just a snapshot of the mantle. Thank you so much, Tracy. I agree. Laura said that that's a lovely tribute that Gina made a card for her mom who passed last year and put it next to her urn because she always loved her Christmas cards. I love that. Okay, I'm happy with this finally. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to snip off that little piece of the tree. And now we're going to build our little greenery arrangement here. And we're going to add a sentiment. And let's do one side at a time. So I've got my pine branch, and then I have little gold leafy doodad. That's what we're going to call it. Hello, Donna. Oh, how fun, Blonde Cards and Crafts. You made the Cozy Slippers card but had their legs swing. That is a fantastic idea. I love that. How fun. Oh, thank you so much, the Crafty Visage. I really appreciate that. So I just kind of did them opposite. You know, it doesn't matter that much, but I should have got an acrylic block out. I did not. Okay, so what we're going to do, I think I mentioned this a minute ago. This is from that Christmas wreath add-on. I did not want to use the big wreath that came in the greenery set I'm using today. So I just went to my Spellbinders stash, or any die cut stash, honestly, and I picked a poinsettia. Ah, darn it. I picked a poinsettia that was small. And that was a set that had a nice small one. And we're going to put some of these pretty denim gems that I used to adorn our snowman in the center of this. And we're going to use some of the small ones this time. Just to add a nice little touch of sparkle, kind of finish it off. Kind of that non-traditional color, but I'm loving this color palette. Just gives you those winter hygge vibes, right? Okay, I'm going to get a block. I do not want this stuff coming up. Okay, we're going to move this for just a second so that we can work on our greetings. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. You know, I'm usually I like either white or red, but now that I've done this poinsettia and blue, I'm addicted. I kind of want to do a bunch. Where's that white cardstock I set out for this? Okay. Thank you, Lucille. So I have my scrap of white cardstock, which funny enough, I've used before for this set, and I promise I didn't plan that, but it's funny. And I need my stamp set, so let me see where that went. This is the Paper Tray ink. This is Big Sentiments Snow. And we are going to stamp the snow in one color of blue, and then we're going to stamp our smaller phrase, and we're going to just make a sentiment strip out of it, and we're going to do that in another color of blue. Thank you so much, Donna. So let's see. I'm going to try the big word in the lighter color of ink. This is Moonstone. I hope I like this color. Yeah, I think I do. This is from Lawn Fawn. Both of my inks are from Lawn Fawn today. I think that's going to be pretty. And then for the smaller phrase, we're going to do that in Deep Sea. Just really kind of keeping with our theme of our card today, which is all those really pretty blues and naturals. And then we're going to do a little die cutting. So we're going to use the, oh, I don't know if that's lined up very good. Hold, please. We're going to line up our snow die, and then I'm going to grab a sentiment strip. And I always try to find the smallest one that will work. And we are going to die cut our remaining phrase with that. So let's go ahead and do that one first. I'm so glad that the Vlogmas has helped you. That was my whole goal with doing it this year, and it has brought me an immense amount of joy to do it. So thank you guys for watching it. Teresa is saying that alcohol pads will clean the lucite blocks. That is great advice. Thank you so much. Let me get this sticker off of here. I have put sentiments on cards or pieces on cards before where I didn't realize some of my Post-it tape had stuck to it until I'd photographed the card. I hate when that happens. All right. There we go. And let's take a little peek at our card. Oh, it's looking so pretty. Oh, I love, love, love it. I think we're going to add a few more gems to our greenery, but otherwise I am very much loving it. Let's glue these down. Oh, thank you, Laura. I do love to decorate, even if it's just with paper. And I am going to use my acrylic blocks to hold that down. With the grit paste background, it does sometimes not want to stick for a minute. So if you have something heavy like acrylic blocks, they really do help hold things down nice and flat until it has dried all the way. And I am going to pop up my sentiment strip, I think. We'll do that in a minute. I want that to sit, but let's add some gems. Just a few little scattered in our greenery, I think. And I think we'll do a combination of sizes. This is always my favorite part. Like, the finishing is always, to me, it's like decorating. Come to think of it, that probably explains a lot. So we're just going to add in, let's see. Oh my gosh, yay, Mitzi, I'm so excited for you to stitch that. The Old Fashioned is such a fun stitch. That makes me so, so happy. I love getting those pieces out every year that I have made for my home. Hope you love it too. Okay, I think that's good. I don't want it to be exact. Okay, one last thing. it does need to be adhered to a card base. But I'm sure you guys are not shocked that our greenery needs a little bit of snow added to it. Just a tiny bit. I just love how it adds to the finish. Tips of our poinsettias. And I'm just kind of dabbing it. I'm not like rubbing it super hard. I'm just kind of getting a tiny little touch on the tip of my palette knife. And you can kind of scrape that off too if you think you get too much. And our tree and our snow globe for sure needs it too. Oh yeah, it really did. I like that. And just gonna keep adding. I think that's good. There we go. Here is our finished card. I'll glue it to a 5x7 card base when all of that grit paste is dry, which should just be a couple of minutes. And there is our wintry themed card. Perfect for the holidays if you need it to be, but also just takes us right into January, which is so much fun. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, did I miss anybody's questions while I was working? I can't believe I got that done in an hour, because it's a little over an hour now, but we messed around with the sound for a bit, so the snow made such a huge difference, Sandy said. Yay! So I want to mention before I leave you guys, this is the last live before Christmas, but next Friday will be after Christmas. I will be live. I kind of made the decision early on this month that I would, since Christmas wasn't actually on Friday and it's not even the day after Christmas, right? It's the 27th. I think, that I would be live and we'll just kind of have fun, hang out, create something fun, chat about the holiday, and if you can't watch live, hopefully it'll be something that you can catch on the replay. So Merry Christmas to everyone. I look forward to hanging out with you next week as well. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday, whether you spend it with friends, family, or even if you spend it on your own. I will have a video, at least one, go up on Christmas Day, so I hope you'll check that out. If you need somebody to keep you company, hopefully I can keep you company that way. Merry Christmas, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. The supplies used in today's video are listed and linked below the video here on YouTube. Here is another project that you might be interested in. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss a new live video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll catch you next time.